Top marks all round for a stunning cake. But when it comes to spelling?
Yeah, I'm not known for my spelling.
What do you think has the advantage in this competition?
I'm going to say Tammy, number one, because she has 6 kids and baking birthday cakes sounds like it's almost a full-time job in that house.
I am making a white cake, and it is my daughter's birthday. My daughter loves strawberries, and I'm going to decorate it with a lot of flowers. She loves flowers.
It's kind of heart-wrenching for me because it's the first birthday I've missed in 17 years.
What about Christopher, though? He seemed to be really confident.
Very confident.
Well, Christopher, you know, the pastry man.
I'm making my variation on an opera cake. It is a mixture of chocolate and coffee. It's a cake that I started in high school and has slowly been built up over the years by techniques that I've learned.
I love a great cake, nice and moist, tasty, but it's the icing I look forward to.
The beauty of having icing is that you can actually cover a lot of your mistakes.
It's a baker's trick what they don't know never happened.
You know, David's cake looks absolutely amazing. He handles that spatula like a pro.
Well, it's very similar to concrete.
It is like troweling.
My secret weapon is the fact that I am a talented concrete guy.
Hi there, Christopher.
Hello, Chef.
That's a beautiful technique there. Where did you learn that?
Years and years of experience.
What else are you going to do now to finish the decoration on this cake?
Chocolate curls.
And you're tempering the chocolate to get the curls?
That's right, because otherwise they won't have big, nice curls.
Wow, that's amazing. I'll let you carry on.
Thank you, Chef.
1 minute!
Oh, no.
They don't have much time, actually, at all.
I'm going to make this work no matter what.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off your cake.
The first cake that we want to call up was made by a home cook who honored this challenge with innovation and color.
This cake looks like a soccer field. I just wish the judges would try it.
Please come up to the front. Michael.
Whoa! I'm cooking cakes, baby. I'm cooking cakes. This is a blue suede cake with blueberry filling, a little bit of lemon zest, some graham crackers on the side to give a little bit texture and taste. And I topped it off with some very fine sugar sprinkles.
So when I cut through a cake, what I want to see is all the layers all connected. I don't want to see any air pockets in between the icing and the cake. Is that what I'm going to see here?
I think so.
Wow. That's pretty incredible.
Thank you, Chef.
Well, let's try this. It's a very good cake. It's so moist. I love the blueberry that's running through here. It looks like the kind of cake you would buy in a bake shop. Great job.
Today I've done an opera cake, coffee praline buttercream, ganache between the layers, and it's layered all on top of a chocolate sponge.
Wow.
This is a league of its own. My mouth is watering right now.
Thank you, Chef.
It all oozes out between the layers. It tells me that it is such a soft and delicate pastry cream. Beautifully balanced. Big hit of chocolate up front. A touch of that coffee comes in, and then just a slight crunch from the praline that you pureed up. For me, it's best in class.
Chocolate birthday cake, Philadelphia cream cheese peanut butter layers, and then I covered the whole thing with pretzels and the roasted peanuts. It's my little boy's birthday today, so I put everything into it.
It's really hard to get a cake that perfect. Rigid, smooth construction. You got the peanut butter, you got the cream cheese, all these comfort things that your son loves. This cake is about love.
Thank you.
Beautifully cooked sponge. Enough sweetness, a little saltiness from the peanut and pretzels. In fact, that flavor is quite sophisticated. And you can't go wrong with peanut butter. Top marks all round for a stunning cake. But when it comes to spelling?
Yeah, I'm not known for my spelling.
I think that says hap. It made us all very happy.
How am I doing, Mom?
It looks great already.
With less than 25 minutes to go, Veronica has discovered her brisket is not cooked.
Pink, so that means it's not cooked through.
It's got to go back into the pressure cooker.
Has to.
Put it back in and let it go and hope it works.
Hi there, Matthew.
Hi there, Chef.
This is the first time you've made a Filipino-based dish for us in this competition.
This is about showing you guys our progression, and this is something I grew up on.
Arlene, how do you think it's looking from up there?
It's looking great, actually. I'm so happy.
That's fantastic. It's smelling delicious from down here.
I'm hungry.
Well, good luck with that.
Great, thank you, Chef.
Matthew.
It'll be beautiful, Chef.
I'm making a corn butter to go with my waffle.
Having my family here, I am rejuvenated and I want to show off.
Homemade butter. You got this, Mary. This is looking pretty darn good. Come on.
I only make butter for the people that I love.
This is so intense.
I'm pulling noodles in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Pulling noodles is a lost art. There's a lot of manpower, a lot of technique, a lot of skill. My dad has not seen me do this yet, so I'm excited to show him.
Pulling noodle is a real craft. Chef spends years learning how to do it.
They take apprenticeships, actually, learning from the masters in Hong Kong.
Top three's on the line. I would never take this kind of risk normally in such an important cook, but today I'm doing it.
Really excited because we've been promised 2 elevated Filipino dish.
You got this, Matthew. Let's represent, buddy.
The moment of truth coming up for Jeremy. He's about to open up his pressure cooker and find out if his oxtail is cooked.
It's soft.
Jeremy just took a jar of peanut butter and dumped it into his oxtail. Peanut butter is used all over the world for sweet and savory.
Ooh, they look good.
5 minutes, you have 5 minutes left, 5 minutes.
Oh, Veronica is opening up her pressure cooker, so I hope her beef is cooked.
My brisket is cooked, but it is tough.
1 minute, you have 1 minute left.
Feeling really good right now. It's just all a matter about getting it on the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
My mom's cooked this for me since I was a kid, so just knowing that she's watching me really hits in the heart.
We can't wait to taste the dishes that your families have inspired.
Matthew, you're up.
This is the first time that I'm showing my culture in this kitchen, and I'm very proud. This is my version of my mom's chicken adobo. I turned it into a quail adobo. Instead of making a soup, I made a jus, and I infused that with the flavors that would go in a natural adobo.
How does that make you feel to have made it this far and have your family here to witness how great you are?
It means so much for me just to see their faces up there looking down at me in this kitchen that I fought so hard to be in.
The eggs, I noticed, are perfectly cooked. Spot on. This is puffed wild rice?
Yes, it's not a Filipino meal without the rice. I chose to puff it to add some texture.
Look at that, perfectly pink. That's difficult to do because it's such a small bird. You might have single-handedly redefined Filipino cuisine in this dish.
Wow.
You might be onto something.
Hey there, Matthew.
Hi, Chef.
Beautiful, moist quail breast there. Nicely seasoned. Complex. Lots of great little flavors going on. A touch of heat. Just super savory and wonderful to look at. After tasting this dish tonight, I really get a sense that you're thinking like a chef and cooking like a chef.
Thank you, Chef. Wow. This has been the best critique I've ever had so far in the competition. I want my family to see me win.
Mary, can you please bring up your dish?
Walking past my family with my dish, I feel more pressure than in any other cook so far.
I made cornmeal sweet potato waffles with seared quail breast, and underneath is just a bed of creamed spinach. It's reminiscent of chicken and waffle, but a little
fancier.
You know, I'm surprised, Mary. This is so delicious and perfectly seasoned, and I knew you did not taste it, right?
I
you
didn't.
can't.
No.
Because you don't eat meat.
No.
You're missing something. I'm really excited to try this waffle with cream spinach, right? Wow! All the flavors, texture comes together. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Perfect, delicious family meal, except the butter. You know why?
Why?
Because it's so delicious and there's so little of it. You're a lucky punch up there.
It would feel so amazing to win this challenge because my family's here to share it with me.
Veronica, please bring up your dish.
I know my brisket's tough. My dad's here. He wouldn't want me to lie to the judges, so I'm just gonna be honest and tell them straight up.
This is a braised brisket with hand-pulled noodles, pickled cucumber, and a selection of vegetables.
How are you feeling?
Very happy with my noodles, but I don't know if the meat's cooked through.
Brisket. It is an inexpensive cut that is so delicious when cooked in a very moist method. Beef brisket is a little on the underdone side. Possibly another 10 or 15 minutes, and it would have hit the sweet spot. But the flavors, rich, homey, big, bold flavor to it. Absolutely wonderful. Now the noodle, hand-pulled. Delicious. Good density, a nice toothiness to it, an elevated family meal.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
I know my family's happy. I feel good.
Jeremy, please bring up your plate.
I'm taking a risk with this dish, but I want to share my culture with Canada. It's an elevated take on a traditional dish called kare-kare, oxtail stewed with peanut butter. Typically, it's served with a bowl of rice.
I can see why this makes a great family dish.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud.
Oxtail in 60 minutes, that's tough.
I knew, but I wanted to go for it and take the risk.
Peanut butter, shrimp paste,
Yep.
and the rice cake, that's a nice touch because the Chinese say, if we don't eat rice, it's not a meal.
Same with Filipino culture, we eat rice with everything.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
I taste all the different textures, the smokiness, the different flavors. Everything seems to come together. You know, at first I saw the peanut butter, you know, it would have been a bit bland, but you know, with the saltiness from the fish sauce, it's just right, the seasoning. I think it just needs a little bit more kick.
Okay.
A bit of a spice. Perfect family meal.
Thank you. I wish my mom was still alive to see this. She would be so proud, but I have her with me on my arm all the time.
Tonight, you all made knockout dishes inspired by your families and the stunning ingredients that you chose at the St. Lawrence Market.
But only the home cook who made the very best dish will advance to the MasterChef Canada semi-final.
And that home cook is Mary.
Oh my God.
My boys have seen me win the white apron. Now I want them to see me win a mystery box. I gotta bring it.
On the count of 3. 1,
I have not won a mystery box ever.
2,
I need to put my heart on a plate for this mystery box.
3, lift.
In front of you, you have iconic smooth and crunchy Kraft peanut butter, chocolate, crisp apple, Romanesco cauliflower, miso, jasmine rice, and sriracha sauce.
And you all have a different protein, chosen especially for each of you by your loved ones.
My family picked sea bass. I don't know how many dinners we've had in the backyard, just throwing a couple of sea basses on the barbecue.
They know me well. I love salmon and I cook it at home all the time.
Now, in most mystery box challenges, you must make one dish. But today, we're going to make things a little more interesting. We want to see 2 dishes.
You will have 60 minutes to cook 1 savory dish and 1 sweet dish.
The home cook who wins this mystery box will receive a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your time starts now!
Mom and my brother picked this steak for me to cook. Came all the way out here to see me cook, so I gotta nail it.
Looking good, son. If there's a time to win a mystery box, it's right now in front of my daughters.
I'm gonna do a classic miso marinated cod. And then I'm doing apple and papaya salad with a crunchy peanut butter and a vinaigrette. My family did well. They got my back. They knew exactly what I could cook.
Go, Sabrina! I would definitely feel inspired if my family were here watching me cook, but I would also feel the pressure.
My family chose a whole chicken for me knowing that I love roasting whole cuts at home. But maybe they didn't realize that it's a 1-hour time limit here. So that means I have to break down that chicken.
This is a tough mystery box challenge because we've upped the ante by asking them to do 2 dishes, 1 savory, 1 sweet.
So I'm starting with dessert, peanut butter and chocolate truffle. This is looking good already. And protein, that's just about perfect. Japanese-inspired New York strip loin. Smells good.
I think the families are going to be absolutely blown away by the level of creativity.
You're awesome.
I'm gonna make a flourless chocolate cake, and I'm making steamed chicken buns. My dad really likes steamed buns, so it's one of his favorite foods, so that's my inspiration.
The dish I would do with chicken is a dish that I often do at home. Cold noodle dish, shredded chicken, and peanut butter sauce.
I'm gonna make some peanut butter whoopie pies. It's a cake top and a cake bottom, and whipped peanut butter and whipped cream. I'm steaming my sea bass bowl with some grilled romanesco and a charred corn puree. I always make dessert and a main at home, so nothing to worry about.
Lynn,
Hi, Chef.
having your 2 beautiful daughters here today, that must have been an amazing surprise
That
for
was
you.
a wonderful surprise.
So they chose salmon for you.
Yes.
So what are you going to do with that salmon?
Maple syrup is one of my favorite ingredients. So I'm gonna make maple garlic ginger glazed salmon and crunchy peanut butter chocolate chunk cookies with vanilla milkshake.
Oh boy, that sounds terrific. Was that the girls' favorites?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So for a while, it was just the 3 of you.
Yes, food was something that we sometimes ran out of, and I'd have to go to the food bank. I always found time to cook them something that tastes good, and that's the way I showed them that I love them.
She's gonna make me cry. She's gonna make me cry too.
David, how are you?
Good, Chef.
You were completely overwhelmed with emotion when your family came in.
It is absolutely incredible to have them here with me today.
And you have cod.
Yes.
A little bit of miso.
I'm gonna pan roast it. Should be tasty.
He's sweating a lot, isn't he?
I told you he sweats a lot when he cooks.
So what is your dessert?
It's gonna be a chocolate and peanut butter tart with some whipped cream on top. The boys love their whipped cream.
Sounds fantastic. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Try not to slice my fingers off in front of my poor mother.
Nerve-wracking.
Get in there.
30 minutes left. You have 30 minutes.
But it's gonna be tight. Time's gonna be really tight.
Christopher, I'm quite concerned about it. He hasn't even done his chicken yet.
Damn it! Probably broken down a chicken 4 times in my life.
I've never seen him doing this before.
My parents are watching me, expecting great things from me. This is really, really difficult.
Nice.
David looks really strong right now. He's doing cod on top of an apple and papaya slaw, which I think is very fresh and very smart.
It is interesting that Sabrina chose to do the whole fish, skin, bone on.
Doing the whole fish takes time, so you have to be careful.
Cody's always been the one that has been plagued by timing. I hope his time management is not going to let him down on this challenge.
Feeling pretty close. Let's get it off the heat.
I am cooking my salmon almost rare because that's the way the girls like it.
Look at me and my tarts.
My steam buns are not coming along the way I want them to.
5 minutes, you have 5 minutes left.
I wish I had more time. I need to do dessert as quick as I can.
Sab, what about that fish?
My fish has to come out of the oven. I'll be pulling it out right about now.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And there was the corn thing, it's still in the blender. Sabrina, she's struggling right now. This is not good.
In order to win this, I have to focus.
Come on now. There we go.
You like this, buddy? Does this look good?
It looks great.
Sabrina is taking her fish now out of the parchment.
1 minute.
Come on, son, you can do this.
Cody, he's plating his last few truffles.
Sabrina is deboning her fish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Were you guys nervous?
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Me too.
The judges will now take one final look to determine the top dishes for tasting.
I need to win in front of these boys. Please pick me.
The winner of this mystery box will receive a huge advantage in the upcoming Elimination Challenge.
I want them to taste my food in front of my daughters.
Everyone's dishes look delicious, but as you know, we can only taste 3, and you've made that decision extremely difficult. The first home cook that we're calling up used their fish that their family gave them in a fresh and inventive way.
And they paired it with a dessert that looks absolutely mouth-watering. That home cook was David.
Yes.
Please bring up your dish.
Miso cod with apple and green papaya slaw. Dessert is a chocolate and peanut butter tart, then vanilla bean whipped cream.
So is this a dish that you might cook at home?
Absolutely.
You try a little bit of that cod. The sweetness of the cod, beautiful. The fresh, crisp flavors of that coleslaw underneath really work well with the miso. And the Romanesco cauliflower, cooked beautifully. Just a subtle firmness to it, able to taste the wonderful freshness. Overall, a really great dish. I think you've made the family proud.
What dish would your kids eat first here?
Oh, without a doubt, it'd be dessert.
Dessert?
Absolutely.
It's amazing. The flavors are all incredible. The chocolate really complements the peanut butter. Just a little pinch of sea salt would help bring everything up. But other than that, great job. Please go to the front. The next dish we'd like to taste is a beautiful feast for the eyes. Cody, please bring your dish up.
Butter basted New York strip loin with miso, ginger, garlic, puree of cauliflower, mushrooms, roasted off cherry tomatoes. The sweet dish is a peanut butter chocolate truffle.
Very elegant, very original. You were going for?
About a medium rare on that steak, chef.
It's a little closer to the medium zone. It's fabulous. And everything on it just makes sense. The puree, tomatoes, the acidity that they provide, the ginger and the garlic and the mushrooms, I mean, they're great friends. It's just a very well-balanced dish.
Awesome.
A ganache should be rich, decadent, smooth. Is that what it's going to be when I taste it?
I certainly hope so, chef.
Cody, big, rich chocolate hits you right up front, and then the peanut butter sort of creeps in behind. And then to finish it off, that touch of sea salt. Delicious. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
The third and final dish was made by a home cook who put a twist on a familiar protein, and they paired it with a dessert that evokes the best of our childhood memories. Please step forward. Lynn.
I've made a maple ginger garlic glazed salmon with papaya and tomato slaw and
aromatic rice. I also made chocolate chunk peanut butter cookies and vanilla milkshake. My two daughters inspired me so much today.
Look at that. Glistens, full of moisture, nice coloring from the marinade. That is really, really good. That is so moist and buttery. Great big flavors to go with a rich taste of salmon. The green papaya slaw, crisp, fresh. Should be very proud.
Thank you, Chef.
This is one of the best presentation I've seen from you so far. It's not overly fancy. It's natural. You got the Asian hair and then cookies and milk, but elevated. Well, I can see some of that lovely Kraft crunchy peanut butter. You hit that right on. Definitely a soft, moist cookie. Wow, that is cookie and milk in dreamland. Crunchy peanut butter and chocolate, they're not overpowering each other. And then the milkshake, it complements this perfectly.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
She's really happy.
Families and home cooks, we need a moment to deliberate. They were really good.
Those are all dishes that I would happily pay for.
I couldn't have cooked the salmon any better.
The plating has gone up, definitely.
I think it's really tough to present a steak in a gorgeous-looking manner. And David's cod is a wonderful reflection of him and his family.
Desserts were simple, but, you know, packed a lot of flavors.
There's a lot of talent in that kitchen. So I've made a decision. Everyone in this challenge cooked with great heart and skill. It was extremely hard to choose a mystery box winner.
But there was one home cook whose sweet and savory dishes had a slight edge. Not only did they cook with heart and soul, they hit a level when it comes to flavor profiles and plating that we have never seen. And that home cook was Lynn. Congratulations, Lynn.
I won my first mystery box, and I won it in front of my two daughters. I feel awesome.
Fantastic. Thank you. It's very well balanced.
Nice, lightly golden brown crust, and even thickness all the way around. The peanut butter, the chocolate, the strawberries cut the richness. Sometimes it's just hard to find something wrong with such a great dish.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna attempt a peanut sauté soup without the main spices.
Kayla, what you making?
Hi there, I am making a peanut butter and chocolate creme brulee.
Have you made this before?
I have made creme brulee, but I've never put these flavors together.
Really?
Well, one thing you gotta really be careful, you have chocolate and you have peanut butter. You gotta make sure that you can taste both.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You have 15 minutes left.
I just have to put my meat under the broiler. It's just a matter of getting it all together at the last minute.
Carly, can you tell me quickly what you're making?
A peanut soup.
What's the spice are you gonna be using?
The garlic and ginger.
You know, those gingers are cut up in fairly big pieces. You know, to get the flavors out very quickly, I would cut them smaller.
Right on. Thank you.
What are you making here, Eric?
I'm making a fruit tart, and I'm gonna fill it with bananas and top it with some brulee strawberries.
Are you using crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
I'm using crunchy for the filling, and then I mix some smooth with the chocolate.
Why'd you decide to go sweet instead of savory?
I thought it was more outside the box. Figured everybody would do pork tenderloin.
A little bit risky?
Yeah, I'm all about taking risks.
Hello, chefs. How are you?
What you working on?
I'm working on a peanut cream sauce. It's just going to be a sauce for my peanut butter pork. And then I have some feijoada here, which is white beans with some chorizo, some Portuguese. I'm all about the peasant stuff.
Let me taste that sauce. You have 10 minutes left.
I am making a white cake, but what I'm going to be doing is making a chocolate peanut butter sauce with a strawberry syrup reduction. I've got to get it all perfect to stay.
Meat looks and smells fantastic. I just actually tried the oil that it's searing, which is the mix of the rendered down chorizo fat and the peanut oil. I'm pretty excited, to be honest, right now.
You have 5 minutes left. You should be finishing your dish.
How do you think it's going?
I'm very, very concerned right now, though, about Pino, because he has raw muffins. They came out of the oven, but too early, and they're raw in the middle.
That's no good.
How do you feel about Eric? He's also doing a dessert. Now, he chose that to try and impress us.
Taking risks can often give reward, so I'm really interested to see how that's coming.
How do you feel about Carly?
She's making a peanut soup with a pork. I think it actually could taste quite nice, because she's got the right ingredients in there. Look, that could be one to watch. Time is the big challenge.
1 minute, you better be plating.
I just want to make sure my plating is absolutely stunning. I really want to be part of the top 3 that's up there.
I don't know how to get this out.
Didn't brulee the way I wanted it to.
You have 15 seconds.
Thank God this is not an elimination test.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
They had just 1 hour to create a superb sweet or savory dish. After observing and sampling throughout the challenge, the judges now take one final look to identify 3 outstanding dishes. The winner of this mystery box will be given a huge advantage in the upcoming Elimination Challenge.
I'm definitely expecting to hear my name in the top 3. My pork is cooked absolutely beautifully.
The first dish we want to taste is creative and balanced.
It used the ingredients in the box in a smart way. And that dish belongs to Carly. Please bring your dish to the podium.
I feel crazy. I feel, whoa, I just pulled it off. Oh my goodness. The plate looks beautiful. I'm so proud of this dish. I really am.
I call it a spicy peanut soup with pork and crispy peanuts.
Wow. Fantastic. I love the consistency, and I really admire how you took a classic ingredient such as peanut butter and elevated it.
I love that texture. Pork, soft, tender. The soup, velvety. The noodles, just right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Those flavors are bright and punchy and full of zest. It's a very nice dish.
The second person who made it into our top 3 chose to do a sweet dish.
This was definitely the best looking we saw today. And the person who made this dessert is Eric.
My strategy is showing the judges my potential, my versatility, and my ambition. It's a banana peanut butter tart topped with strawberries and a chocolate peanut butter sauce.
The taste blends very nicely together. It's just a touch dry. I would serve this with some ice cream or a sauce. Very nice.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
It's very well balanced.
Nice, lightly golden brown crust, and even thickness all the way around. The peanut butter, the chocolate, the strawberries cut the richness. Sometimes it's just hard to find something wrong with such a great dish.
Thank you so much. Good job. I don't think the other home cooks know I can cook. Now the cat's out of the bag. They know I'm a top contender. I'm a threat to be reckoned with.
Our third pick showed a surprising level of sophistication for a home cook.
A few of you made similar things, but this really stood out.
I want to be the first one to win the first Mystery Box Challenge on the first ever MasterChef Canada.
And the dish we're talking about belonged to...
They just needed to call out Josh.
Merida.
What's this called?
Noodles stir fry with a sweet and spicy vinaigrette and a cilantro salad on top.
You certainly nailed it with the hot and sweet. I thought the seasoning was perfect.
What I really admire about this dish is the Scotch bonnet. Have you worked with that ingredient before?
Yes, I use it all the time.
I don't think anyone else even used that pepper.
You know, those flavors are strong, bold. That heat just pushes you right to the edge, but then that sweetness brings you right back. It's that fine balance that you managed to achieve.
I don't think Merida is a threat. She can cook Trinidadian food. That's all I've seen from her.
Overall, very impressive.
Taste was there.
Yeah. Chef Alvin said to be fearless, so I'm trying to show him I am fearless. I'm the only one who's willing to take risks.
3 amazing dishes. But only one can take the honor of winning the first Mystery Box Challenge.
I would love this advantage.
The winner of this challenge, the cook that right now is the cook to beat in this competition,
I'm hoping to hear my name.
is Merida.
I am here to win this. The other home cooks better watch out.